So for those of you who are fellow overachievers, like me, and you think that you can clean the whole house the day before y'all leave because you want it to be nice and clean and spotless when you get back, because that's less stressful, that's fine, but you should probably do it before the day before, because then you leave your packing until the morning of, and you're just not as productive as you think you're going to be. So, you know, but it wouldn't be one of our adventures if it wasn't without a little bit of mishap, especially at the beginning. So.
So we flew into Zagreb on German Wings, which is a lower cost airline here in Europe. Not the lowest cost by any means, but I think you definitely get a little more quality from them than you would for some of the lower budget airlines. We still got snacks.
And when you're traveling with children, that's really important.
That is very true. Very, very true. So we arrived on a Sunday and we went out. When we got into town, we went and stopped by our hotel. We stayed at the Hotel Dubrovnik. We ended up going out to a restaurant called La Strook. Daddy is silly. And if you ever go to Croatia, one of the things you have to do apparently is to try out the Strook. And you can research it on Google, that's fine, but basically I like to think of it as just this cream cheese pasta deliciousness. I mean, it was like a heart attack in a bowl.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. So we are having traditional Croatian strukli. Made with cottage cheese and dough and roasted peppers in this one. It's supposed to be really, really good. We're gonna give it a shot.
And very inexpensive, which is also nice.
Yes, all of Croatia actually was fairly cheap. I mean, I guess you get away from the tourist centers, but relatively inexpensive. Quit pushing me!
Sorry, you're right by the trash can.
We need to move our trash can.
So Steve had meetings and work, of course, during the day, so I was with Harrison. It was super fun while we were there. I just kind of put him in the stroller and walked out to the square. I didn't get on any of the trains, but it was actually right there and easily accessible. I saw tons of other stroller moms on the train, so I could have done that. I was just a little bit limited on schedule at that point, but super safe. Like, I did not feel weird at all about going by myself, you know, with my 14-month-old and letting him run on the sidewalk.
Yes, and I did not feel any unease at all about letting her do all these things.
There was like this huge flock of pigeons, and he likes to go in and make the pigeons, of course, like flutter. And
for some reason, he also loves fountains.
that was a big hit. So we would go over there and play around. The Croatians are so friendly and with children, and just like always want to help you, and very courteous. And I'm supposed to be doing dishes. Oh, I didn't.
Sorry.
You're gonna throw away those sweet potatoes? I hate wasting things. He laughs at me about that.
So our second day in Zagreb, I was working again, and Melissa and Harrison kind of explored the city a little bit. Went to a lot of parks again, went to more fountains that he could dip his hand and dip his head into. But when I got off work, I wanted to go explore the city. Unfortunately, we had a pretty strong thunderstorm, lightning storm come through. So what do you do in that case? You play in your hotel room.
Oh, now what? Oh. Coming back. Uh-oh. Oh, hello there. So comfortable. Oh! One more time. King of the mountain. Oh, where'd it go there? King of the mountain. But it's a volcano.
So we had a blast playing in the hotel room for a little while, and we also played down in the lobby while it rained. Melissa and I had a drink. She actually went across the street and just got some really cheap Croatian food. Actually, it was pizza, wasn't it? Croatian pizza, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really good too. Right across the street from our hotel. Hotel stay we.
Some pastries.
Yep, some pastries. Really chocolatey and really bad for you. But went on vacation, right? So, the hotel we stayed at was the Hotel Dubrovnik, ironically, because we were in Zagreb, not Dubrovnik, Croatia. Really nice hotel. It had the standard room with only, basically one room, which is always difficult with a baby, but we made it work. So this is a trick we picked up on this trip in particularly. Some of you may already know this trick, but obviously we have a crib for the baby in our hotel room, but it's in our bathroom. We decided that, yes, that is baby bathing in the background, by the way. We decided that we wanted to actually spend some time together, but not have to tiptoe around the baby, so we put him in here. And if we need to use the bathroom, we just go down to the lobby. But once it's time to go to sleep and we need to use this room, hello everybody, we will actually, as he's sleeping, have all the lights off and very gently move the crib out into this little hallway here. Or, if we're in a different kind of hotel room, we will just move him into the bedroom with us, which, for example, would look a little like this. So there's some things to do. Just gotta be strategic and be very careful when you're moving this crib out into the open with a sleeping baby in it. Good luck.
So on day 3, Steve was working again, so during the day I, again, just kind of did a little bit of exploring and, just walked around and enjoyed the architecture. And then when Steve got off of work, we went to Old Town. So we rode the funicular, which is like...
The funicular?
Funicular, yes.
I think it's furnicular.
Is it funicular?
I don't think it's funicular.
We rode this little tram thing. Anyway, so we went up on the funicular, whatever you want to call it, to Old Town, and they have like some local painters up there on the street, super romantic. And then we saw St. Mark's Church, which was beautiful. You having fun? Whoa!
It's so fun, I know.
Yeah. Just me and the baby. So beautiful. The whole roof is actually a mosaic, and it has the Croatian flag on it, and the colors are just so bright. And we were there kind of right at like dusky sunset time.
Excuse me.
Oh, here, I'll just put that in there while you're there. Oh, look at me, I can multitask. And then we walked down this hill, and there were all these cute little shops. We actually passed a kid shop, which was super fun. If Harrison was a little bit older, we would have totally done it. They had like, it was like kids painting craft central, which was cool. If we go back, I'll be doing that.
That was along crap, what is the name of that freaking road? Tatala, no, that's Black Panther. Tkalchitseva, that's what it is, Tkalchitseva Street. Holy crap. That is the main drag. That is the main drag in Zagreb that has a ton of sit-down outdoor restaurants. It's a pretty much solid pedestrian area and very little cars that come through that street. Tons of outdoor venues and breweries. We went to a great brewery called freaking Croatia, Medveden restaurant. And wow, excellent food, excellent venue outside, lots of people, great beer. Cool. It's kind of got a hipster Austin vibe to it, I would say. All in all, Zagreb, very kid-friendly. The Croats in general are so pro-kid. They love children. Harrison is just at that great age where he wants to make friends with everybody. He's so social. He walks up to random strangers and gives them the wave, the little kid wave, you know. It's just so much fun to watch him at that age and watch him interact with people.
And he's really cute.
He's adorable.
You'll see him later. I mean, I know I'm biased, but like he's really cute.
They've actually been seeing him throughout this entire video. You just don't know it yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Technology challenged wife. Very stroller friendly, but the cobblestones can be a pain. But I mean, if you get a decent stroller that can handle travel, then you're good to go.
All right. Thanks y'all for listening, and
oh, don't forget to subscribe, because we want to grow our channel a little bit. So mostly this is for friends and family, but if we help others along the way, that'd be great.
So thank you, Zagreb, for a wonderful place to see. Thank you, Eurowings, for getting us there. And thank you, Hotel Dubrovnik, for being amazing and giving us wonderful recommendations and absolutely fantastic service.
And not actually being in Dubrovnik when we didn't need you to be.
It's true. Bye, y'all.